Yeah.
Just getting about to start. And one thing I can tell you for a fact is that it's going to be late because right about now, I'm joined by two amazing gentlemen. Okay, so let me just give credit to the ones that are actually in the studio saizi. Juu nikisema two gentlemen, najaribu kusema two gentlemen who will talk. Lakini kwa studio, wamejaa. There are a lot of them. I'm talking about the basketball fraternity. And they're going to be hooking us up with just the topic of the day. One thing that we talked about in regards to content creation. But before we get to them, let me just inform you that there is the match between Gor Mahia and Al Merrick happening on Sunday. That is tomorrow. And I guess it's tomorrow for all of you who are listening to me from different parts of the country, different parts of everywhere. Uko Maginene. You know that it is tomorrow. Gor Mahia is playing against Al Merrick at 3 p.m. East African time at the Nyayo National Stadium. And guess what? We need you to be there because this is a big encounter for Kogalo. Remember, Kogalo are participating in the CAF African Champions League. And of course, we need you to support our home team. First leg haikutuendea vizuri juu tulikuwa away. But guess what? This time round, we get a chance to redeem ourselves. And straight on to today's business, I'm joined by one man, Dwayne Derrick. Alafu pia akona jamaa mmoja anaitwa Slouch. Slouch, unajua mimi sitaki hata kuintro. Sitaki. Sitaki. Watu watasema ni mapendeleo. Sitaki kabisa. Okay, Derrick. Alafu ndio tuende kwa Slouch. Mambo vipi?
Salama kabisa. Thank you.
How do you feel to be part and parcel of today? Bana, sio kila mtu ameona leo. Yeah.
It's a big blessing. Tunashukuru God.
Yeah.
Pia pa radio asanteni sana kwa kutuhost kupatia time.
Yes sir.
So grateful.
Okay, and the one and only Slouch. Sijui tuambie watu story yetu. Tuweke chini. Yeah. Mambo vipi? Yeah.
Blessed to be here.
Yes sir.
For the opportunity and we're ready for whatever's coming.
Yeah. That's it. And of course, there is one thing that hit the headlines. Of course, kuna watu wengine hawakuipata, mimi niliipata. Just this week, niko tu pale kwa errands zangu pale social media. Then I come up something. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. He opened a YouTube account. And opening the YouTube account, 1 hour 29 minutes. It already has 1 mic subscribers. Maze hiyo kitu to some extent iliniguza, nilisikia nimetingika kidogo.
Yeah, kuna trust the process.
Yeah, ndio hiyo process. One time
process,
just a blink and sijui YouTube inachukuanga how much ndio how many subscribers ndio mtu get to earn out of it. But again, hiyo ni kama ili happen to instant. And it got me asking. And that's why I'm asking even the people today, if you can be part and parcel of this conversation, you can tag along and answer the question. Do you think Kenyan athletes can earn from content creation? Do you think Kenyan athletes can earn from content creation? Wacha nianze na wewe Dwayne. Najua nyinyi wote ni content creators. So what's your take on that one?
Yeah, for me I feel personally it's actually very true, like as an athlete with brand first of all, because on a sacrifice you put in work in the basketball court or whichever sport you're playing. So and as a brand when you big name like Ronaldo, any athlete, mini athlete, right?
Yeah.
But him is so professional and right now he's going to make like billions kwa hii content too. Yeah, so I feel like it's a yes for me.
Yeah, it's
athletes
a yes.
Can get a lot of income monetary through content creation.
Yeah. And for you Slouch, unajua Slouch kuna kitu moja, wacha sasa nifungue roho leo. Tunajua tunatoka huko where stars are made. Hawajalipia advert. Lakini tunatoka huko Daystar. And there is one thing I used to admire with you back there in campus. Ulisupport wase, hata wasanii.
Yeah.
Ulikuwa unawatolea zile ngoma zao. Yeah. I used to see you doing some much of recording things and also being part and parcel of the basketball team, also doing great things pale bake, putting it in recording. And kuna history yenye Okala aliwahi zusha juzi tu. alisema that saizi basketball inachezwa sana hapa hivi Nyayo and stuff, as in there are a lot of games being played, but you will rarely see cameras over there, as in ni kama media haiko, unaona. The best you can see is via the papers, yet we are supposed to see those beautiful and good stories. We take yako ni gani wewe kama mse mwenye umecheza bake? What's your view on that, as in making money and producing content as well?
I think from the aspect of making money, first we are supposed to package the sport in a way for people to come and pay for it.
Yeah.
You just don't have an empty stadium. There's no music. There's no refreshments. There's no nothing. So first of all, we're supposed to create an environment for people to come. Because right now, not in a bad way, but talent-wise, we're still coming up. So talent would be the first thing we're selling. Sell the environment. Make people come to the stadiums. Let's have performances. We have a lot of artists. Speaking of content creators, let's call those people. There are many upcoming dance groups, many upcoming rap groups, which would actually help a lot when it comes to like packaging the sports.
Yes, sir.
And as much as that happens, you have food. That's already business. That's making money. We have the people performing. They are making money, and plus the whole being there, the whole environment. If it's documented well, people will come for the next event.
Yeah.
You get it? So it's all about the packaging for me.
How you're doing it the first time will determine whether people will come in for the second, for the third.
Exactly.
And so forth. Now, let's talk about what you guys are doing in relation to film. Because from my understanding, wacha niwatupie hii kitu. Leo hii ni space ya men. Tuko men kwa studio hapa wote. Hii ni space ya men ya kuopen up. Feel safe. Like yeah. Siemens conference. Yeah, lakini iseme vile inakam. I must say I was pissed off with one thing. During the E-News challenge, that was Eliud Kipchoge. When he broke the record, that was 159. And also Faith Kipyegon, a perfect example. Also Ferdinand Omanyala, another perfect example. It took Europeans watoke huko kwao wakuje hapa hivi kutengeneza documentaries about our own heroes. As in, to me it was more or less like, are we not seeing this particular talent that is here? Are we not seeing an opportunity in terms of making a good story and packaging it out for people? Because I'm sure we'll all attest that we are probably what we are today because we saw somebody through the screens tukiwa toi tukasema I want to be like this person. So tell me more about your project in relation to film.
Yeah, so first of
all, wewe kwanza ulifilaje kuhusu hiyo story ya Omanyala Kipyegon, wazungu wanakam kufanya mambo yetu hapa?
To be honest, nili feel like it's more professional according to him. Nisiji process. Maybe the guys are kind of like so professional, and I think something we should do ni pia kuna people like us tuna come with, tunataka pia si tuko na hiyo privilege, like one day tuko na hiyo opportunity ya kukaa na Omanyala tumwambie, as we Kenyans we want to do this for you. Yeah, so that's we are trying to build something like that.
But it wasn't about Omanyala. Si ati niende alidecide au wenyewe alikamwa by the way. Si tuko na watu wenye wamekaa hapa down, which I must say I'm appreciating whatever you are doing. Juni kitu poa sana. Sasa tungeanza kitambo.
Yes, that's the right one. Lakini sasa ni digital world. Tunapata hiyo ni exposure. Tunaanza kuget exposure. It's a digital world. So I think maybe in the next coming years, a few months, a few days, tutakuwa hiyo level.
Yeah. And now probably more about Unscripted Victories, as in where you tend to start, who are you starting with, how will your process be and stuff.
Yeah, so about Unscripted Victories, it's a film production. I'm a film production to documentary. And tunataka kudeal na athletes. And our first athlete is Griffin Ligare. You all know him as Kenya 1. He's the best player of my generation. Mimi mwona niki grow up nikiwa high school. Yeah, so we want to do like a documentary of him winning a championship, which he already did. Yeah, so we're in the process. Iko jikoni. Yes.
Nikuulize Slouch. Are we only targeting basketballers, or rather we are just targeting a huge probably niche of discipline? Tutatoka hapo tenda futa, tenda labda rugby and stuff.
Definitely. Ni vile tu tumeanza na bake. Doesn't mean we're only doing basketball alone, but we're doing rugby, we're going to do football, we have athletes, we have fencing
as well.
It's going to be a whole entity of sports
and athletes. Yeah.
Just because it's stories we have to highlight. No, vile umesema wazungu ndo wanakuja ku.
Nasindo to home to.
Inawabo, nimwambie ndio iwabo.
Actually before we even started this, tulika chini tukafikiria on that perspective.
Yeah.
Like we need to do our own thing.
Because we're tired of guys coming and telling us stories. It's not
stories zetu si ndio tunazijua, man.
Tunazijua.
The thing about and like a foreigner just coming and asking me a question and me asking you the question. You'll answer two different ways.
True.
You will either answer to impress him, and me will give me the truth. You'll give me the whole story raw and how it is. So, and it's a space nuance. Vile umesema hakuna Africa watakufanya stories za Africa. Kila mtu atakufanya za whoever's out there. But now we have taken the spotlight that tumeamua. We have to tell the stories. We have to show these kids that the heroes that they're looking for are just here.
Yes, sir.
They're touchable and they can reach to where some of these people are.
As in, this thing is possible.
Yeah, very possible.
And another thing to add on, unscripted videos are not going only on professional athletes. As long as you are ulicheza 1960s, 1970s, and there is something that you did which
sports
was like like sports imekupatia an opportunity to reach somewhere. It's a story, right? Yeah, so we would just want to document it. It's not about like someone in the NBA. No. It's
somebody who has benefited, or sports has pushed him
to reach
to
success or somewhere.
It can be a videographer, it can be a host, it can be just anybody working in the sports.
Hata wewe nile mbumo cheza rugby.
Hata wewe.
Bado nacheza. Mbona unanihangisha boots mapema?
Nilisikia nilimwambia first time, so I'm like
alicheza ama anacheza. Unaona.
Sawa. Tuko naye hapa one on one. So
but of course, sorry for cutting you short, but help me understand, for the sake of probably the ones who are listening to us and they're like, I'm a young player, but I think my talent should also be broadcasted to the world. Is it possible for youngsters? Because wacha npeane case scenario. There's this young tech playing rugby. That is Patrick Odongo. We've seen what he's done within a time frame kidogo sana. Then for people who can actually forecast sports, we are like, this guy is going to be a legend. Unajua kuna zile vitu zenye hawezi dispute. Numbers don't lie. So long as hata stats hazidanganyi. So if he's managed to acquire this within this short period of time, then he's 22, then there is a probability umsa akifika 30 atakuwa pia asha suppress zile records zenye zilikuwa hapo hivyo. So what's your take on probably focusing on youngsters?
I think future and youngsters kwanza, the first thing. Also tunaitanga wale ma legend ama the old guys. Wanafaa kuena kama ka program wanaonesha these young talents, because as long as mimi superstar siwezi taka ati ni kwetu on the same level forever. I need my records to be broken and I need to mentor the young guys as well. So I think like kama mimi for example, in terms of basketball and content creation, I still need to bring up others. Hapo chini yangu. And it's not a matter of age ama nini. Sindio?
Okay, na Griffo, in terms of wacha to compare the two. Najua bado mnacheza baki and also the content creation kivyake. How is it managing the two? Is it something that utasema ni kitu wenye ni easy? Unaona? Alafu pia too, there is also a different perspective. Is it that Bakea iko that lucrative? That's why umeamua kutumia tools zako kufanya nini? Kupursue the bag. Unaona? Because my case study pia mimi nitasema I'm a rugby player as well, lakini angalia hii rugby.
Maziwa.
Nitawekea mtu hapa bega na sina ugali. Sasa nimeamua I equip it with this other tool of mine that I'm doing. So how can you balance the two? Is it that his side ni ngumu sana uomoke his side? That's why you've also decided to pursue here, because film has money. Yeah, film iko na chums fiti sana. Si ndio? Yeah.
So I think in regards to that, we playing basketball at the same time doing the film work. It's this the same situation vile si kila mtu kwa sports atakuwa sports person.
Yeah.
Not everybody will be the best footballer, be the best rugby player, best basketballer. So at the end of the day is where you will land or where this sport will help you land. Some people have gotten jobs because of some of the games or sports they play. Some people are hosts like you of rugby.
Yeah.
So it's not easy ndio kuzibalance all at the same time.
Yeah.
But I think one supplements the other in terms of
true
give, like for me when it comes to filming basketball, it's piece of cake or easy for me. Why? Because I've played the game all through. If somebody hasn't played the game, he won't understand the game per se, even the emotions of the crowd and everything. So it helps in that sense that it supplements this other side. That's my thing.
Yeah. Na sasa take me through the process itself. Mnatoka hapa hivi, mko na Griffin Ligare. So how exactly are you going to do it? Are we going to witness ye kucheza ma game, then we also have some recordings nini? Ni take me through the process vile mmepanga kujiami in this particular one.
Yeah, for thing watu wajui, by the way, tumekuwa tukishoot video for almost 2.5 months.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
So you have footage from way back
since we was starting the towards playoffs, semis-playoffs. So it's not like tumeanza 2 days ago or a week ago. We already have like everything. It's just a matter of days, then the first trailer is out. Yeah, so we've been making the video for the past 2.5 months.
Done lots of
interviews, teammates.
So tutaona vitu kama za walami wazungu those jungu things which tunaona sijui mnamtengeneze hata labda a fake Griffin akiwa mtoto. I hope then we transition to this other one.
Yes.
Tutaona vitu kama hizo.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about the launch, as in how do you tend to screen it? Mko na partners on board who has been key in terms of, who has also been instrumental in terms of walking you through this journey? Ama ni kitu yenye itaisha alafu CS wetu Murkomen naone aseme niko na vijana nitasaidia hao.
Mimi kwanza personally kitu naweza sema, hii video kwanza tunataka ikuwe kama an inspiration out there, because first of all Griffin amecheza na 2 generations. Amecheza na the old guys kama akina Peter Kiganya, na amecheza na my generation hii ya juzi. So we just want to put it out there for everyone to watch, the first thing, like our audience. Haina ubaguzi like ni wazee peke yake, ni watoto peke yake. No. It's all generation. That's my end.
We Slouch, niambie penye mnapanga najua pia listener ako ile design ya are they going to screen it, are they going to put it at the Nyayo National Stadium, kuna tikos takuwa, which day will it be, how am I going to get it, ama itaekwa pia Netflix, vitu kama hizo.
Netflix tunaomba hata
kama unasikia
kama Netflix wanasikia
tena tuseme Netflix.
But we wanted it to be an open where everybody can access. So it's gonna be uploaded on YouTube. It's gonna be, we wanted to do it on a monthly basis, but we want to drop the first one hopefully the end of this week. Our idea was to have it screened maybe for kids. We wanted to have a mini tournament, then we have at the end of it at around 7 have it on a projector screen for people to like watch the first episode, of which we are still in the planning that. But itakuwa for everyone. It's just YouTube, just log in, anybody can be inspired. It's for everyone to see.
To add on that, we are planning to have a tournament, Unscripted Victories, the launch of the video yenye itakuwa na like U23 na over 35 years. An open tournament.
Naona mnanihepa nikiwaambia mambo ya launch. Mnaniambia itakuwa. You guys don't want to tell me itakuwa Applewood Plaza hapa chini ama itakuwa wapi? I need some specifics. But of course, we'll be coming back with that. But right about now, let's just take a short musical break. We got to pay some bills over here. And when we'll be back, we'll be answering, you will be answering your questions, so you can get a chance to just warushieni. Mimi shauliza zangu zimeisha. Warushieni so that we make it as interactive as possible. Si pia mko social media?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll also be telling them just to hook you up with where you can find them online. Alafu pia kawe pia unajiona ulikuwa star. Unajua kila mse ni star design yake. I usually say here from time and memorial, mimi ni star. Yeah, so it also depends with you. Uko hivyo home. It starts with you. It starts with up here. Ka una believe when is star, you're also a star. The film is going to be screened. Because I'm pretty much sure a lot of people will be glued and will want to see this specific film.
Yes.
Yeah.
So mali tuna plan kui-host ni Umoja 2 basketball courts. Here at Giants of Africa. Yes, that's the venue we are planning to have the launch and the tournament.
And the tournament itself.
Victories. Yeah.
Awesome. Hii Umoja 2 court. Hii court imetoa mastaa sana. Wengi sana. Unajua mimi niligrow ya umo. And nakumbuka huyo jamaa alikuwa anaitwaje? Because it was hizo time kulikuwa na makansila. Wacha ma MCA. Makansila. So there's this specific dude who actually was part and parcel of building that court. Hii court ilikuwa place ya ball. Najua majenzi hawaezi jua sana. Lakini kulikuwa na vumbi hapo hivyo. Watu walikuwa wanacheza ball hii ball tu hizi
soka.
Ball ya mtaani. Ile soka iko na adabu, soka ni ya wazungu.
Kuna ball ya kushona hiyo.
Wacha ya kushona ni lifundo ya ushago huko. Kuna hii atao hapa. Ile ball ya mnacheza paka giza inawafukuza ama mwenye bola kasirika aende nayo. Yeah, it used to be played there. And it has been a progression. I've seen lots and lots of people coming out from that particular court. So it's going to be good. What inspired you exactly mchukue hiyo court specifically for the screening?
For the screening first, hiyo court kwanza mimi ni karibu na home, ni mtaani, ni place ni grow. I've been playing there since nikwe under 14.
Wewe pia ni mse wa hoodie yangu umo pale.
Yes, karibu na hapo, but nimekuwa nikicheza hapo for the longest time.
Yeah.
So nika feel like it's the safest place kwa kai tournament.
Yeah.
Also the other thing, the court near Giants of Africa. That's one of our best supporters. So that's one of the reasons as well. Tunataka kuhost hapo.
Yeah.
Also we want like it to be available to kids. It's a very accessible cost to the youth around. Hatuko nataka kitu watu wanalipa ati akuje apate anafaa kulipa, no. Kila mtu aone ako inspired so that pay mwenyewe dream big kwa Kenyans.
So hakuna fees. Hakuna people are paying for something and stuff.
Watu kama watch wajibambe wajue whatever Kenya ule amefanya, it's reachable because it's simple and relate now. Kuonyesha mastori ya watu wako huko majuu na akifikiria kabla nifike huko.
True. By the way, it's a perfect example of authenticity, because for me to see something kwa kitu yenye na relate nayo inafanya hata napata ile maze kitu inawezekana.
It's very possible. Much easy.
Alafu given that we pia umekuwa hiyo mtaa, watu hiyo unafanya hivyo, I can take it to the bank that kuna mwenye atakuwa filmmaker ama kuna mwenye pia atacheza hiyo bake.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
You know, it's quite interesting how things tend to unfold,
and that's one of the goals to inspire. Like you never know what your inspiration itatoka wapi. From the film, from the game. Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't get the dates. Hii hata sijui mtarudia tu kwa niaba yangu. But I didn't get the dates right. Labda pia tuwakumbushe tu.
Yeah, for the dates actually we're planning on the 30th. That is this Friday.
Oh, 30th, but this Friday.
That's the set date, but with time to update watu kwa our social media platforms.
Social media platforms. Yes. Nani hizo social media platforms ni gani? Wa update ni itakuwa hiyo 30th saa ngapi?
Yes.
Yeah. So, in case you change, you'll also notify them prior.
Yeah, social media platforms tuko na LinkedIn, tuko na TikTok, Instagram na Facebook. Okay, na WhatsApp.
Okay, achana na LinkedIn. Achana na LinkedIn, hiyo tuachie ma CV. But Facebook
Unscripted Victories. Yes. Instagram as well, Unscripted Victories.
Yeah.
TikTok, Unscripted Victories. Or UV. Yeah.
UV. Okay, and Slouch, wacha nikuweke kwa spotlight kidogo. Which other athlete do you tend to focus on next? Yani tuseme huu ndio mmeangalia, because definitely being a producer, you must know your next catch. Najua mkona mse mwenye mmejua tukimalizana na Griffo.
Tukiambiwa hata ni kesho tunaenda tu.
Mkiambiwa hata ni kesho mnaenda na mnapiga kitu. So I'd really want to know the next one in line. Ndio hata pia sisi tuko na exclusive bana. To boss tuseme tulijua hii kitu. But ulizeni manager.
To be honest, tuko na line up with it. Tuko na line up already.
At the moment we have like three people.
Yeah.
First we have like there are 2 young upcoming really good basketballers.
Yes sir.
Both named Billy. So we are focusing on them. They are really good prospects. The other one is Tyler Okari.
Tyler Okari.
Yes. I think that's all I can give for now. For the rest, we're still in talks with them.
Yeah.
Because we have to get like full, like ukubali kabisa. Because we're not doing just a shallow thing.
Yeah.
We wanna get deep and to understand you with your life and everything. So lazima mtu akubali vizuri.
Yeah.
We cover it up. But so far, those are 2 on our radar that, in fact, I've already been started shooting them.
Yeah.
So yeah, for now that's
okay. Mi nitakuwa na sitatembea peke yangu. Nitatembea na watu wazito, nitakuwa hapo hivyo specifically for that for that screening.
Most welcome.
Now that mmesema tulipish. Freebies. And of course, najua mtakuwa mna expect a lot of people. Keep in mind, mmeniambia, did you guys get a chance to like document or rather put into picture the whole journey for Nairobi Thunder? You mesema special shout out to them.
Yeah, it's a special shout out to them, but mostly we're just focusing on Griffin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just get a bit of Thunder.
Yes.
Because he's
teammates.
in Thunder.
Yeah, yo.
The main focus is
Griffin.
Yeah. So mmekuwa throughout journey ya Thunder. Ningependa kujua tu mimi maze. I'm curious. Maze niko like awa si wamehack kitu wenye mimi nimejaribungi lakini nakata. Yeah, so you've been through journey yao yote.
Griffin. Yeah. Tumekuwa na yake for mimi naweza sema 2.5 months. Yeah, Griffin personally. But for the team, not really.
Okay. Nisiwa push mseme kitu yenye mlikuwa mnafaa kudrop hiyo siku. Yeah, so also feel free to just give us information that you are comfortable with kutupatia.
Yes.
Unaona? Yeah. Pia mimi ningependa wasio kama hapo hivyo ndio mwachilie bombshell. Yeah. On any special shout outs to probably people who mngependa kuambia thank you, you've been part and parcel of us in this particular journey.
First of all, mimi cha nianze na yangu ni lineup.
Yeah.
Yangu kwanza ni special credits na shout out to Griffin first of all.
Yeah.
For inspire a lot of generations, kun inspire since high school. Na sasa niko privileged kukuwa naye one on one, kufanya interviews and videos, ku play against him. I'm also a player.
Inaitwa equalizer.
Yeah. Equalizer. So big shout out to him winning the MVP this season and championship. The other shout out ni kwa my team wako hapa. Tuko na Mukiri, has been doing an amazing job.
Mukiri?
Yes. It's called William.
Mukiri, sema kitu hata kwa mic tu basi. Hata watu wasikie tu sauti yako tu. Hata watu wasikie sauti yako tu.
AKA chef.
Oh yeah, chef.
Patani chef.
Ndio huyo. Tulisema mpishi aolewe.
Yeah. Niko na my other friends here.
Yeah.
Jubilee. From Kigali.
From Kigali.
Yeah.
Kigali mlimanejaje hiyo koti yenu? Nini mnafanya different na sisi hapa? Kigali anaongea Kiswahili vizuri hivi. Amelan leo.
Leo sai tu.
Haya.
The other guy here.
Yeah.
Si tumeinspire through our content,
yes,
through our basketball, and that's why he's here today.
Yeah. That's it.
Yes.
Jina yake ni
Kibadhi, yeah.
Kibadhi.
Kibadhi, yes.
Kibadhi ini IT Abake is also a basketballer.
Yes.
Awesome. Shaura utata timu yako hapa hivi. Hata piga tu nduru ya timu yako tu usikike.
Aseme Manchester. Timu ni mbili sasa.
Na Manchester.
Aseme moja. Lakini
true that.
To our biggest supporters, na wametupatia like a good platform and a start, Giants of Africa.
Yeah.
They've really helped us a lot. And pia mimi wamenisaidia sana.
Yeah.
Big shout out to them. The rest ni kwa my family and to our supporters.
Yeah.
Big shout out to you all.
Aya basi. Slouch, any final words tukikafunga?
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout them out.
Shout out to the production company handling the whole UV creations and the people behind the scenes. Kuna wase wengi wanatusaidia, ndio hatuwezi mention kila mtu. Ni juu tu umetuona hapa, Judero is the host and one of the producers of the show. So ni kitu, there are many people working behind the scenes and we hope mtakawase wakam wa watch, tuko inspired. Hizi ni vitu zetu, tusingoje wase nje wakuja afanye vitu zetu. Wacha kuja mtu support pia sisi na we hope for the best.
That's it. Thank you very much, gentlemen. It has been a pleasure hosting you guys, and I'm pretty much sure that whatever you are doing is going to be bigger and better. This is just but the start of greater things coming up in history, and I'm glad to be part of this. And that's why I'm going to show up in large numbers. Mimi, I will show up but in large numbers on Friday. So I'm going to be there, and also a special shout out to them.
Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits.